everybody, my name is Simone and welcome to Simone's Bedtime Stories. Me and my pals are getting ready to sleep and we are going to hear a bedtime story. Hi Daddy, I'm ready.
Hi Simone, you ready? Okay.
And this part is after the war.
Exactly. So after the war, and what happened in the war so far?
Well,
Who won the war?
Pandavas!
So they won the war, and now Duryodhana is caught, and Duryodhana is lying there with his thigh, broken thigh. He's about to die, and everybody is Pandava brothers are happy, Pandavas are happy, and they won the war. They thank Krishna and everybody else for helping them win the war, and they're coming home, right? Coming to their quarters.
But isn't there one person in the Kauravas who's very powerful that isn't dead?
Yeah. I mean, so they come to the quarters. See, the king is dead. Duryodhana is fallen down.
Yeah, so
I mean, there are still many powerful people, but once the king is dead, in a game of chess, once the king is arrested, then that's it. The game is over, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it works. So Duryodhana is fallen. Duryodhana is about to die, and Bhishma is already getting ready to die. Drona is already dead. Karna is already dead. So the key people are dead, but so the war is over and the Pandavas are resting. Still they are sad that so many people died in the war. Exactly. Meanwhile, there is this guy Ashwatthama, right? What he does, he still wants to do this thing because he is still mad that his dad was killed. He wants to take revenge and kill the person that killed his dad, the Pandavas. So what he does...
Who killed his dad?
Who killed his dad? Drishtadyumna killed his dad, right?
Yeah, is he still with the Pandavas?
Yeah, he's all part of the Pandava team, Pandava group, yeah. So this Ashwatthama, what he does, he says, I am not going to leave any single hire for the Pandava Pandava.
What do you mean?
Hire means, there should not be any sons or daughters that should be alive that were born out of these 5 brothers or, their wives.
Why?
That's his revenge. I mean, because that's continuing the war. So he in the middle of the night, he gets into the camp, Pandava camp, and then kills. Guerrilla attack. Yeah, he does guerrilla attack. He kills all the kids, all the sons and daughters of Pandava, Draupadi's sons and daughters, right? And
Draupadi, they kill Arjuna.
No, the kids that were born between Draupadi and Arjuna, Draupadi and Yudhishthira, Draupadi and Bhima, Draupadi and Nakula, Draupadi and Sahadeva. Right. So whoever was born between them, this guy kills. Ashwatthama kills everyone, but only one baby is left, and that baby is, the baby because.
Who is it?
That is baby of Uttara and Abhimanyu.
Abhimanyu, isn't he dead?
Abhimanyu is dead, but he has a baby. Abhimanyu, who did he marry? Remember King Virata, had a princess Uttara, and Arjuna was the eunuch. Arjuna was eunuch at that time, right?
Yeah.
And he was a dance teacher for that princess, and they got married after their 13th year of exile was over. They got married and they have a baby now. So that baby, his name, son, he's called Parikshit.
Okay,
so only that kid is alive. Everybody else is dead. So now, now the war is over. So Ashwatthama kills everybody, and then these Pandavas catch hold of Ashwatthama. They know that Ashwatthama is the one that committed this heinous crime, killed so many people. So they go and catch hold of Ashwatthama. But Draupadi says, "Hey, I don't want him to die. I'm going to forgive him for what he did." So Draupadi forgives him. Because there is no point in, I'm not going to, even if you kill him, I'm not going to get my sons or daughters back. So killing him doesn't serve any purpose, so I'm going to forgive him. And they forgive him and Ashwatthama. So everybody, forgives him, right? Forgives him. And then now the Pandavas have won the war. They're going back to, Dhritarashtra. Who and all is there in the palace, Hastinapur? Dhritarashtra is there, his wife was there, Gandhari is there, and then Vidur is there, right? And then, all these people, they're going and asking. So Krishna is saying, hey, Dhritarashtra, please accept Yudhishthira as your son, because that's the only hire you have that can run, that can be the king of Hastinapur. and Gandhari is so mad because she thinks Krishna is the one that instigated all this whole war thing, and Krishna was responsible for all these things, and she curses Krishna. Hey Krishna, see how my family got killed, how they fought amongst themselves, and how my entire Kauravas clan died. Like that your people also will die. She gives a curse to Krishna.
When?
And in few years, in due course. Right, so Krishna sees that coming. That's going to come anyway. Somebody's going to curse me. And typically these moms that that live good life and that do the right thing, when they focus and curse like that, that will come true. Or that is the story, or that is the belief.
Okay.
Right. So like that Gandhari curses Krishna, and then Krishna takes that curse, and then Krishna tells everyone, hey, you guys will have to let Yudhishthira rule this kingdom. So Yudhishthira gets to rule Hastinapur as well as Kandaprastha. So everything he gets, and again, what do they do? Now they have to declare that Yudhishthira is the best king in that area, and they do the again the Rajsu Yajna or some Yajna, and then they do that, and then basically Yudhishthira takes over the kingdom, and all these people, all the old people, they all go to the forest, right? I mean, along with the priest Sanjaya. They all go to the forest, and typically, the way, at least in those days, the way it worked is after 60 or 70, all these people, 70 years old, they go to the forest and they end up spending their time in meditation and prayers, and then they basically, retire and die. That's what happens, right? That's what happened. So everybody goes and dies, and then Pandavas also get old, and then they give everything to the guy, this Parikshit, who is ruling the kingdom of Hastinapur. And then Krishna, in Krishna's kingdom also, the Gandhari's curse comes true. The Yadavas, who are the Yadavas? The shepherd people, right? So those are the people that Krishna was ruling in his Dwaraka, kingdom of Dwaraka, right?
Does Krishna also?
Krishna also dies, yeah, because everybody that's come in the form of humans will die. That's the nature. So Krishna also, everybody gets old and dies, and then Pandavas, they get old, and they retire in Himalayas. Basically, they give the kingdom to Parikshit and his family, and they go to Himalayas and they retire, and then they are climbing to Mount Kailash, or the sacred place, and along they go, they just fall down one by one and then die, and only finally Yudhishthira is the only guy that's alive. Draupadi also falls down and dies. Everybody else dies, and then there is a dog for some reason following Yudhishthira, and he builds a friendship with that dog, and they keep going, and finally Indra is sending a special chariot to Yudhishthira, so he can come to heaven and live in heaven permanently, right? So Indra sends this special chariot, and Yudhishthira climbs the chariot, and Yudhishthira is asking the dog also to come, because over the course of this time that he has spent with the dog, he has formed a good friendship, and this dog has kept him alive, and this dog has made his life interesting, and Yudhishthira is asking, hey, this dog also should come with me to heaven, because Yudhishthira, the key of Yudhishthira is always a truthful guy. He'll always do the right thing, and he'll always be truthful, and he'll always be righteous, right? That is the key of Yudhishthira. So Yudhishthira doesn't want to leave the dog, because the dog was a good friend of him, along this course of climbing this mountain. So he doesn't want to, let go of the dog, and he's saying, Indra, hey, this dog also needs to come. No, Indra is saying, no, I'll not let a dog get in my chariot. Then sorry, I cannot come down. I cannot come. I don't need that heaven, for me, if you cannot let the dog along with me. So, but then Yudhishthira, Indra, that's when the dog, it's really the god of Yama. Yama, who's Yama?
The god of death.
God of death. So he comes out of the dog and says, hey, it was me, I was testing you how truthful you are, so you are a good guy, you get to go to heaven, and then this guy goes to heaven.
Okay.
That's the really end of Mahabharat. So that's how Mahabharat ends.
Okay. Bye everybody. I hope you enjoyed my story, and don't forget you can always listen to more, and it's gonna be a different story this time, because Mahabharat has ended.
Finally, good job, Simone. Give me a high five. We made the Mahabharata story videos all the way till the end. Yeah. Hope everyone enjoyed the story. It's really fun, and we had a great time telling story for everyone else and Simone.
So I hope you enjoyed it.